I waited with this video specifically. I want to see what the new Caitlyn looks like.
Hello everyone, Alan here from the Wild Rift team, ready to share another look at what you can expect from us over the next couple of months.
Is the volume fine compared to my microphone? Is the volume fine? By the way, once again, I freaking love... If there is one thing that Wild Rift has by far, like, out of all of Riot's products, Wild Rift has the best music.
Before we get into what's coming up,
I love the
October
background.
27th marks a year since we first entered our regional open beta. A lot has changed in the past year, and we wanted to take
A year
quick look back
already?
on the journey that we've taken so far.
Alright, show me. Oh, so far. I've been there. I know! You're right, Wild Rift was supposed to be released on consoles as well. And from what we know, they are still working on it. Wild Rift on consoles is a thing, but I assume there are some complications with just the way how, like, the ports work with networking, like, you know, like cross-platform between PlayStation and Nintendo, stuff like that. So I think there are issues when it comes to that. Because you can't cross phones and consoles. The controls would be totally different, for example, and like the disadvantage would be massive. But consoles are, I believe, still planned. Because they never said anything, you know, about it not being. Alright. God dang it. Like, despite what happened during the Ruination, seeing Akshan in Wild Rift was like the only time I was really excited about him. He legitimately looked cool when he appeared in Wild Rift. Like, alright. Oh, Project was good. I love the Project. The mini event. ADA happened while it wasn't in EU. That doesn't count. Feral Pony and the Ruination. Something we will talk about.
Thanks
Right.
for joining us in our first year.
I will
It's
lower it a
surely
little
been
bit.
a wild ride, but we're just getting started. We have a ton of exciting stuff in the pipeline for the upcoming year, and look forward to when we can unveil all of it to you.
By the way, Riot Draggles, because I know that Riot Draggles is watching people reacting to stuff. I think this will end up on YouTube. But anyway, I would like to point out one thing. When there was the beta thing, when Wild Rift was going into beta, if you were there for the event where like people fought Baron, where like it had like 3 frames per second, and like, you remember that, right?
It's Ya Boy coming in with the almost 1 year sub.
Thank you, Robin the Bank. Thank you for the 11 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Do you guys remember the fight with Baron that happened on YouTube? Everyone who was there and watched it was supposed to get a Baron icon. I was logged in. I have the accounts connected. Riot knows that I am in the LPP program. I have footage on my computer when I was recording it. To this day, I still don't have the icon. I would like to point that out, please.
Now, let's talk about the upcoming patch 2.5. 2.5 brings a whole host of updates to Wild Rift, including new champions.
Predictions?
Veigar.
God damn it! Okay, Veigar is there. It's gonna be like... They're gonna reveal 3. It's gonna be Veigar, it's gonna be Caitlyn, it's gonna be... something else that's gonna be like Arcane, probably. It's gonna be... Echo! They want to Echo. I have no idea. No idea.
The tiny master of evil is making his villainous debut in a few days' time.
I just realized that he's a furry! Yes! I love that. I love that they didn't make his head like a blob of black nothing. He actually has ears! They turned him into a furry creature. I love that. Absolutely, genuinely love that.
Is making his villainous debut in a few days' time. A master of the dark arts,
Genuinely
Veigar rains destruction
awesome.
and doom upon his enemies, both as a mid laner and as a support. With his wicked crowd control, you can chip away at your foes before delivering the final blow with a devastating primordial burst. If you're looking to lay down the law, set your sights on the Piltover Sheriff, Caitlin. With wits as sharp as her aim, Caitlin enforces...
That looks good. I like how the rifle isn't like overly too long. It's just like in the cinematic, because right now, currently in the game, her rifle is insanely long. Here, it's more like an assault rifle.
Set your sights on the Piltover Sheriff, Caitlin. With wits as sharp as her aim.
She has the visor on the hat, which I don't think she had even in the cinematic. I like this design. It's nothing like overly too sexy. It's not like they are selling, you know how like the old original Caitlyn was like, I'm a very breasty woman that's gonna enforce the law, you know. That's how old League used to design female champions. I like this design. This is awesome.
Caitlyn enforces justice in the Dragon Lane. Set traps for your enemies and execute them with your ultimate, Ace in the Hole. The Sheriff of Piltover enters Wild Rift in November. Joining Caitlyn on the Rift is Jace, the Defender of Tomorrow.
Oh, Jace!
Ruling the Baron Lane with his trusty Hextech invention, Jace can switch between the Mercury Hammer.
I knew it would be Arcane. I knew it would be Arcane related. Heck yeah! That looks so awesome.
Ruling the Baron Lane with his trusty Hextech invention.
That looks so good! And it's just Jace, but seeing Jace in HD...
Jace can switch between the Mercury Hammer and the Mercury Cannon to smash or blast his way to victory. Power up with Jace starting in November.
That looks so clean.
Patch 2.5 brings some spicy gameplay.
So that's it. So it's just Veigar, Caitlyn, Jace. I'm fine with that.
For starters, we're adding
the skins! Oh, it's gonna... Oh, they're gonna show it later in the video. They always do.
Second Rift Herald spawning later in the game.
I hope it's full metal. Full metal
Jace. To the Baron side of the map.
Full metal Jace.
We're hoping that this will accomplish a few things. Give players an objective to take before Baron, encourage more team fights that aren't focused at Dragon, and increase the individual carry power of a player since Herald can be taken solo.
Yes.
Rift Herald will also deal more damage to turrets as well as take more damage when it headbutts them. To accommodate for 2 Rift Heralds, we're delaying Baron's initial spawn time while its respawn time remains unchanged.
Wait, is that instead of a dragon? I wasn't paying attention at the beginning. Hold on. To the Baron side, but no. What do you mean double? Wait, what?
Spawning later in the game to draw more attention to the Baron side of the map.
As a V main, I'm halfway there when it comes to months. 3 more to go.
Aaron, thank you for the 3 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
We're hoping that this will accomplish a few things. Give players...
Oh, it's double herald, as in you get 2 heralds before Baron.
As an objective.
You don't get it on like the dragon side. All right.
The power of a player since
Herald that's why it was like solo. 2. Yeah.
Rift Herald will also deal more damage to turrets as well as take more damage when it headbutts them. To accommodate for 2 Rift Heralds, we're delaying Baron's initial spawn time while its respawn time remains unchanged. This means Rift Herald can be captured twice before Baron enters the map.
Right.
We're also increasing the time it takes for non-buff camps to respawn while improving the gold they offer. We hope this makes farming the jungle feel less hectic. Patch 2.5 comes with one of our most important and fun features yet. Katarina, take it away.
Katarina!
Hey everyone,
oh, it's not Katarina!
And I am so excited to talk about guilds. So, you play a few games here and there with your friends, but you wish you could do more. Wild Rift is at its best when you're playing with the people you care about. With guilds, we're giving you a new way to progress together and earn sweet rewards while doing it. Head over to the guild tab once you're level 9 to create your own.
Here's the thing, I play solo. I am probably just go open it up to viewers and it'll be like, that's the Necrit guild, and that's it. Because I don't have friends. The end. That's the end of the discussion.
Guild and invite your friends. Together, you can start your journey towards earning exclusive rewards.
So it's gonna be open to people.
Creating a guild will cost 400 Poro coins or 200 wild cores, so players don't create one on a whim. When you create a guild, you'll be able to customize its name, tag, icon.
Hold on. I wasn't really paying. I was thinking about like how I would do it. I wasn't really paying attention to. So it costs. Hold on.
Guild and invite your friends. Together, you can start your journey towards earning exclusive rewards. Creating a guild will cost 400 Poro coins or 200 wild cores, so players don't create one on the way.
We're absolutely doing that. Sure,
when you create a guild, you'll be able to customize its name, tag, icon, and more.
I like that. That gives you a sense of community in the game. Which, you know, Riot wanted to do that for League PC, but they haven't just gotten to it just yet, because they only just implemented the framework of Discord into League. I forgot what it's called. The web something thingy. That was the post about it. So this system is coming to League PC as well, but they just didn't get it there yet. The CEF? Oh yeah, it was the CEF. Maybe? I don't remember what it's... Yeah, the Chromium! That's the thing. Yeah. It's the Chromium framework.
Be able to customize its name, tag, icon, and more.
That's it. So this is coming to League PC as well. They just implemented the setup for it.
Your guild's name and icon will be displayed in plenty of places, such as your profile page, matchmaking banner, and on the leaderboards.
Cool.
If your friend wants to run the show, you can join theirs instead when they send you a nifty invite.
Cool.
You might be curious what's been going on at the guild while you've been grinding away. Just access the feed to stay up to date on your friends' activities. Here, you can see your guild's open parties and social shares. Express your reaction to the news with emotes. Want to brag about your latest Baron steal or line up your next 5-stack? Head to the guild chat, where you'll find a dedicated space to you and your guildmates to communicate.
I like that.
Once you've settled in, you can play with your guildies and earn extra blue motes and XP, all while racking up points to earn special rewards.
We're doing that! Heck yeah! I love that! I love when a guild has like a goal together, where you just invite people in, and as people play games, everyone gets collective rewards. I love that. I truly love that.
Special rewards. We want guilds to be safe places for players to socialize. After all, the fun can only be had when players treat each other fairly. Leaders will be able to manage their guild and ensure the environment remains friendly and welcoming. Nominated officers will also be able to help keep the peace.
Does this lady blink? No offense.
I did think about it as well, Schneider. Thank you for the 11 months. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Additionally, players will be able to report offensive guild names, tags, and descriptions. These tools should help you and your friends make sure everyone's having a good time. Before I hand it back to Alan, I want to tell you one more thing. As our biggest social feature yet, we designed the guild system as a place for players to gather and forge friendships. And what better way to strengthen those bonds than through some fiery competition?
Oh, it's gonna be...
That's where Guild versus
Guild Wars!
In GVG...
Guild versus Guild is a masterful idea. That's a... I don't know how well this will work in practice. This is a masterful idea, though.
You and another guild fight on opposing sides of a champion rivalry. You'll see some interactions between that week's champions to set the stage for the oncoming fight. To win a GVG matchup, your guild has to collectively earn more supplies than your opponents. The guild with the most supplies at the end of the week wins glory for their side and some cool rewards.
I love this, because this is how a lot of mobiles work, mobile games work. I haven't played that game in so freaking long. Do I even have it installed? This! Cats! It won't focus, probably. This game! That's exactly how that game works. I have never played Clash of Clans. It's exactly how, like, there is an event. 2 guilds get smashed against each other. And you gain points by playing together against, you know, the... but there's no, like, PvP necessarily. But as you just play games, you compete against other people. I love this! I love this!
But more on those later. So, how do you earn supplies? Each week has 4 community missions, most of which require teaming up with other guildmates and playing games of Wild Rift together.
That's cool.
Everyone in the guild can contribute to these missions throughout the week. And like any good team fight, there's strength in numbers. The more guildmates you play with, the more supplies you earn. Now, here's what...
That's a little bit like, yeah, whoever's gonna have the most people is gonna have the advantage. So if we open up a public guild, you know, we're gonna have the advantage. I'm not sure if that's fair. That's the thing, but you can't really balance it, because what if you have inactive people? If you play, if it's divided by the number of people there, if it's divided, you know, so it's like number of points per a guy in the guild, if you then have inactive people, you are enforced to kick them out to get the advantage. So, and you really don't want to force people into kicking people out of guilds, so you can't do that. So it's just, there is strength in number, and that's that. There is probably gonna be a cap to how many people, absolutely. It's gonna be like 200, 300, something like that. But yeah. Some random ginger, thank you for the 16 months. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Where it gets spicy.
Right.
At the start of the week, all players are given a role for the battle ahead. Half of you are considered armed and ready to fight for the cause. The other half are unarmed and will need a helping hand. If you're unarmed, no problem. Just play a game with an armed guildmate to get access to all your rewards. If you're armed, do your part to bring as much of your guild as you can into the fray. The more armed players at the end of the week, the higher your total supplies.
That's an interesting concept. So it's like half of your people are like, you don't get points. Half of your people are like, you get points. But all people who don't get points will get points after playing at least one game with someone who gets points. It's kind of like, it's not a bad idea. I like when the systems are a bit more complex. I like this. I'm in favor of this. I like when it's not like, play 3 games, the end, you get the points. Yeah, I like when there is some complexity in how the event works, so you actually like strategize.
If you had a rough start early in the week, don't worry. There's one more thing you can do to claim victory. You can still come out on top by committing sabotage. Every Friday, the guild with a smaller pile of supplies.
Whatever we are watching, Necrit, there is not enough blood. Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne. 42 months of corn.
Thank you. Thank you, Willie, for the 42 months of corn. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate your 42 months. Thank you.
Has the unique opportunity to sabotage their opponent. Sabotaging is a sneaky, last-ditch effort to reduce your opponent's final score, and all you have to do is play games with your guild. But sabotaging isn't easy. It requires a full power of friendship, so only 5 stacks of guildies can contribute to a sabotage. The winning team has a chance to defend these shenanigans by playing with their own groups of 5 to maintain their place at the top. At the end of the week, we total up your guild supplies from completed missions with a bonus based on how many of your team are armed and ready. In fact,
I like this kind of complexity, and I like that Robin the Bank just gave 5 subs to the chat. Thank you! I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Robin the Bank. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
bring in any sneaky sabotages. And the side with the most supplies at the end wins that week of GVG. By participating in GVG, you and your guild will earn unique rewards, such as new ways to customize guilds, bubbles, player emblems, Poro coins, and more. So,
I like this.
It's a lot, we know. We're hoping this will be second nature once you're in the middle of the action.
I like this.
We've been working on guilds for a while now,
Legitimately,
so we're super excited for you and your friends to dive in. Now, back to Ellen to tell you about all the other cool stuff coming to Wild Rift.
Legitimately a good idea, yes.
Now that ARAM is a permanent mode in Wild Rift, we're looking forward to continuously supporting the mode from
I wonder
here on
what the
out.
numbers are.
All random, all mid.
We know that ARAM is so popular, they decided to turn it into a permanent game mode. What's the percentage of people playing this then? Is it like 30% ARAM, 70% Summoner's Rift? Or is it more? Because since it's a mobile game, 30% ARAM, 70% Summoner's Rift, or is it more? Because since it's a mobile game, 30% ARAM, 70% Summoner's Rift, or is it more? Because since it's a mobile game, 30% ARAM, 70% Summoner's Rift, or is it more? Because since it's a mobile game, 30% ARAM, 70% Summoner's Rift, or is it more? Because since it's a mobile game, 30% ARAM, 70% Summoner's Rift, or is it more? Because since it's a mobile game, 30% ARAM, 70% Summoner's Rift, or is it more? Because since it's a mobile game, 30% ARAM, 70% Summoner's Rift, or is it more? Because since it's a mobile game, 30% ARAM, 70% Summoner's Rift, or is it more? Because since it's a mobile game, 30% ARAM, 70% Summoner's Rift, or is it more? Because since it's a mobile game, 30% ARAM, 70% Summoner's Rift, or is it more? Because since it's a mob one would think that the casual game mode would be more popular. I wonder if it is like 50-50 even, or something like that.
Perfect for players who want to jump right into the action. ARAM is all about fast games, non-stop team fighting, while giving you a lower stakes way to test out champs that you don't play quite as often.
I am
Newly added from the last test run, Scryer's Blooms will soon appear in the Howling Abyss too.
Sure. Ooh, new pass.
We're aiming to have a new wild pass in each patch. Later this month, you'll be able to get your hands on a brand new pass,
Tristana,
Explorer Tristana.
Oh, that looks good.
To give you a better understanding of the differences between the basic pass and the premium pass, we've updated.
That looks good.
To give you a better understanding of the.
These skins are always really awesome. The explorers, the explorer skins are amazing every single time.
Explorer Tristana. To give you a better understanding of the differences between the basic pass and the premium pass, we've updated how rewards are displayed.
Good.
More rewards are also being added to the free pass track.
The passes are legitimately really well done. The pass, if you buy it, the pass gives you all the rewards really quickly. If you go for the premium, so you don't feel like you buy something. It's not like, for me personally, I don't like Valorant passes. Because if you buy a Valorant pass, unless you really play games, there is no way you can unlock everything. Valorant, the pace of the Valorant pass is always quite bad for casual players. In Wild Rift, you play like 5 games weekly.
Inspire me.
You get it in like 3 weeks.
I am gonna use BlueStacks so I can play League Mobile on PC.
You can pay to unlock it, but I don't count that. That's a strategy that I absolutely hate about the passes. I don't count that. I don't count that. I don't know what are BlueStacks. I don't know what that is, Robin. Is that an emulator?
Let's talk about.
And yes, legitimately, like 5 games a week. And that's
matchmaking in Wild Rift. Ever since the open beta began, we know matchmaking has been a pain point for players, and while we've been constantly tweaking things behind the scenes, we're making some sizable changes to improve your matches in patch 2.5.
Matches were fine.
We're now going to base your games entirely on your matchmaking rating, and not your rank. This will make matches much fairer overall. This change means players will sometimes see a wider rank gap in their games, such as an Emerald player in a Master Tier game. When this happens, the lower ranked player will have an icon on their loading screen card to indicate that they've been playing at a skill level above their rank. It's there to help.
League doesn't have that, right? League doesn't have that. Because League needs this. Absolutely. If you want to fight toxicity, exactly, it's a Smurf detector. If you play like a diamond game, and you see that platinum border there, you're like, God damn it, we're gonna do bad because we got that idiot in our team, you know. But if you have that platinum border there, but they also have the little icon that says, hey, I don't belong in platinum. That's all you need to know. League needs this. This would help so much with the toxicity at the very beginning of the match.
Help you trust that you're being matched with and against equally skilled players. We're also tightening the gap.
That's such a good feature.
Of who can match together in the same game. We want you to trust that our matchmaking system is pitting you against players of similar skill while keeping your queue time short and ensuring that you can play at the position you want.
How is Wild Rift getting all of these features that are so much better than League PC? I don't want to say like how, because they are 2 separate games with two separate teams of absolutely equal value. It's not like Wild Rift is something lesser than League PC. No, they are the exact same thing. And in fact, Wild Rift is kinda greater than League PC in a lot of cases.
Keep an eye out for a devlog later this month that deep dives into these matchmaking upgrades. In our mission to improve your experience with each patch, we're making some other quality of life changes.
You always need to show skins, come on.
We've given the share screens a visual upgrade. Now your accomplishments will look even sweeter when you show them off to your friends.
Alright,
For players looking to share their live gameplay, we're adding a feature that allows you to immediately begin streaming on Twitch.
Oh, that's pretty funny. That's pretty cool that you can
Riot
stream
learned
from your
Blizzard
phone.
from, don't you guys have phones, too? Make a better game on mobile than the PC OG version is.
They, like... It's such a massive difference between, like, how Blizzard came out and, like, oh, we're making Diablo on your phone. And, like, how, like, Riot came out with this. I don't even know what the difference really was. I think the difference was that people expected Diablo 4 and they didn't get it. And that is legitimately the only difference. But god damn, like no one minds Wild Rift existing, which is absolutely amazing.
You can connect with your viewers with a simple tap.
Okay, Sint, there we go. I want full metal, Jace.
As most of you know by now, the new patch means new skins. To kick things off, take a look at the Dragon Mancers.
Okay.
These are powerful mortals, fortunate
We got the
enough
new ones.
to have gained the ultimate blessing from dragons.
Is it gonna be Lee
Whether they
Sin?
use that for good or evil is up to them.
Master Yi does not have a PC version, right? Because there is Kaisa, Volibear, even in the new ones, and then there is Yasuo. Yi is exclusive to Wild Rift.
Whether they use that for good or
oh hell yeah! Ooh!
evil is up to them.
Alright, Brandy's kind of I didn't. Yes. Oh, I love that model. God damn it, that looks awesome. What's the theme? Okay, hold on. No, now it's the game that I love to play. It's what's the music.
Inspire me.
It's not Scion.
So okay, I guess Wild Rift kinda wants me to play Yi. Do you need a jungler Necrit? Kappa.
Hold on. No, I wanna. No, the music. God damn it. Robin Bang. Hold on, give me a second. No, I will not fail this challenge.
Enough to have gained the ultimate blessing from dragons. Whether they use that for good or evil is up to them.
It's a champion, something like Scion. God, it's not. What is that? I know it. Okay, let's go through the skins. I will figure it out over time. Hold on. Okay, Ashe. That looks good. Ooh, the background is pretty awesome.
These skins will land in
Ooh, only 4. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Wild Rift later this month, where you can check them out in the Way of the Dragonmancer event. Patch 2.5 is packed with new skins beyond events too. Let's take a quick peek at some other skins
now,
headed your way.
The quick fire, rapid fire thingy. Okay, Realia. I don't like this skin. I don't like the swordman thingies. I don't like these. No, I don't like these. No. Come on, something else. No. I don't like these. Not my favorite skin line. Okay, better. A lot better. Oh yes. Oh yes. One of the best skins in the game. By a mile. Oh yeah. I love the background.
Anyway, just to use my bit. Did you like my Kofola meme about you being the reason Isolde died from Kofola poisoning?
That's right, that's why I swapped to RC Go now. That's why. Alright? There we go. Oh, I love this! This is so well done. The background, she's in like a legit like Eclipse church. Rocks. Ooh, head on. That's good. Yes! Yes! I believe this is like the second skin I ever bought. No, third, because my first skin I ever bought was Nightmare Cho'Gath. This is like season 1. Nightmare Cho'Gath. Then the old Dragon Knight Mordekaiser was my second skin, and Superb Villain Vigar was the third skin I ever bought. Hell yeah! Okay, Arcane. Skins, Arcane skins!
Before we go, we're looking forward to diving deeper into the world of Piltover and Zorn to celebrate Arcane, our animated show launching November 6th on Netflix globally.
It's gonna be an
10-cent
event,
video
not a skin,
in China.
right?
We'll have a themed event and so much more in store, so stay tuned.
Skins?
Thanks for joining us for another look.
There's gonna be a
what's
teaser
on
at the end,
horizon
watch.
for Wild Rift, and I'll see you next time.
Just like with the Ruination, right? No, damn it! Last time he was consumed by the Ruination. I guess he survived now. Okay, that's peculiar. You know what this means? This means one thing. There's also gonna be an event on Arcane event in League PC. They always connect these two. I'm thinking about the like, would they make like Arcane inspired skins? Hell yeah! And Legends of Runeterra, you're right. So, yeah, no, Valorant. Oh, you're right. Valorant. You know what Valorant is gonna get? Hextech guns. Absolutely.
I fear the day when you will just start the stream by drinking every weird Chekhov brand cola and energy drinks. Then one day you just send me a box full of them to poison me.
We have one that appeared on Reddit a while ago. It's called Semtex. Hold on.